Here it is, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's snowing everywhere. Wanted to get a nice, cute video for RB.
We were gonna have to take out a hose.
Wow. It's coming down hard. Wow, Cammy. We woke up like this. Snowed in. We woke up like this. Oh my gosh, it's so white out there.
Alright peeps, so the snow that we were just talking about was yesterday, and we decided to wait it out at a spot in town, and now we finally got here to our 2-week stay on some BLM land, and that's our view right now. And this is Santa Fe. I mean, it was very unexpected for me to think that there would be anything but flat dirt in New Mexico. So you had to come pretty far north, but all in all, it's a pretty beautiful spot. What do you think?
I think it's amazing. I love being able to see the snow. Like just
yeah, the snow caps and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was snowing yesterday. So we'll be here for 2 weeks, and this is where we'll do our next portion of the video that is coming up soon. But just wanted to show y'all where we were. All right, guys. I'm just fixing the generator, putting a piece in. And look at this. It just starts snowing.
This is so awesome.
This is the first time I've ever worked on a generator and it's been snowing. It's just, I don't know, it just makes you happy when you see snow. I just wanted to share that with you.
I tried to get him to come inside, but he wouldn't do it. So he's freezing his tail off out there. Let's see what Cammy's doing.
Almost done. Just a bit more.
You've got snow or ice all over.
Should have.
That's how long he's been out here. I told you. But you got some nice worship music going, and the joy of the Lord.
Joy of the Lord. Okay, peeps, we are finally on our first hike since being gone. We feel like we are in our comfort zone, and everything is looking beautiful out here. Blue skies, snow. But not too much snow, so we'll update as the hike goes on.
Yeah. Is this what I think it is? Snowbees!
Snowbees on a trail.
Hold
this
it.
is so much freaking fun. Don't you slip now.
Where have you been all my life? I don't want to fall into a ditch.
I know, it's going to be a big hole in the ground. So yeah.
We did it.
Yep.
We're at the trail with ice and snow.
What we wanted.
Exactly.
This is just like we came from this way and we're going that way. And we just came out to an open spot, and this view, this camera doesn't do it any justice, but it is just like, it's magical out here.
Show the edge of the cliff right here.
Well, it doesn't even look bad from this angle, but that's where she's touching. It's a very big dip, and if you go down, you're going down.
What? Break time's over? All right.
All right. Break time's over. Keep on going. This girl. All right, let's come down the mudslide.
This is what I call a free ski lesson. Yum.
Was it worth the money for the ski lesson?
Yep.
Wow.
Free.
Wow. Nice and muddy. Oh yeah. Cakey. Yeah, that's good.
Hello, world.
Okay.
Trust me, it really is this cold for this hat.
It is.
But I'm sweating because we're about 4 miles in. 3.2 miles in a 4-mile hike. We're almost done, but we decided to sit here, to stop, and to do our video with y'all. She's still catching her breath. We're in 7,000 foot elevation, so from Houston.
It's worth it.
Yeah, no, the views have been fantastic, which you probably have seen what I've put on. The views have been fantastic. So much snow.
Yeah.
I told Karen before we got here, before we started this time trip, which we just started again a week ago, because my sister was pregnant and we were waiting on her to give birth, which was successful, by the way. His name is Ezra, and he's a beautiful baby. But we're back on the road now. We're in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yeah.
I was telling her before we started, I wanted a cold hike. I wanted a hike where from start to finish you weren't drenched in sweat. Like I wanted to, like, just, because we haven't really had that. We did some cold hikes, but we ended up taking off clothing and stuff. We're 3 miles in this hike and we're still like, bundled up. So this was perfect because there was snow. It was cold. Everything that we wanted.
You can see like dry, sandy areas. Then you've got a little creek, and then it's snow again, and you can see all the different terrains, and it's so nice.
It is. I keep telling her. Well, we tell each other
We've missed it.
We've missed it a lot. Every freaking 50 steps, we both say, "Man, we love this hike. Man, this is a great hike. This is so beautiful." What do you think about Santa Fe so far?
I mean, I'm mind blown because I thought it was going to be flat land, and we drove through it and it was pretty flat and boring, and then we just surprisingly found this one BLM land to stay at.
Yeah, it is.
Place.
It's beautiful. Which again, I took video of in the RV of it. But the rolling hills, the snow-capped mountains, very unexpected. We like she said, we thought New Mexico was flat plains because we driven through New Mexico 3-4 times already, and every time we just drive through it, and it's like so exhausting.
Look, and there's the sun again.
It's so exhausting mentally just seeing nothing. But then we came further north of Albuquerque and stuff, and to our surprise, it is gorgeous. Yeah. I will say, so we're here for 2 weeks. We've been here we've been on the road 7 days. We've been here 3 days. 3 days. Funny story, last night there was like 100 yards from us, there was like a bunch of gunshots, which was really weird.
It was so scary.
I
was ready. What did I do? When you went outside, I put my shoes on, put my jacket on, got the gun, got our IDs, and I was ready.
She got ready. I came back inside, so everything. They left, and we didn't see them again, or didn't hear any gunshots again. But it was a very real situation. Like it was like we have 2 pistols and a shotgun with us. And I made sure I reiterated to her.
Don't mess with Texas.
Yeah, don't mess with Texas. But we had them all out, and I told Kieran, make sure if things were to happen, make sure you think about before you squeeze the trigger. Like always be aware and don't react. Always think before you act, because those situations can get, especially living life on the road like this. We never know where we're going to stay. We never know where we're going to be. We don't know what the people are like. Most of the times reviews help us, but even this place got a great review, and then look what happened.
Hold on, pause. I need to take a picture of your eye. Look at that way.
What she always does to
do
me.
this way. Got it.
Let's see what you got here. Okay, well, those are pretty good photos. I'm not gonna lie. So it's been amazing. We've been on the road a week. This is our first hike we've done in a while, and we're so happy to be doing it again. But we've kind of been getting back into the groove of it this week, getting to New Mexico. It was really just staying overnight at a Walmart, stopping.
We barely stopped.
We barely stopped.
Take our time.
No, we just wanted to be here.
To be somewhere.
Yeah, and then start.
Yeah, not just driving every day for like a week.
Yeah, we got here in basically 2 days.
10 hours.
Well, the second day was a 9-hour drive.
Oh, okay. So
first day was a 6-hour drive. Second day was a 6-hour drive, and second day was a 9-hour drive. Oh, the amount of homelessness is pretty insane.
So bad.
I know there's a pretty big crack epidemic in New Mexico, but like to see it firsthand and to see, I kid you not. I mean, wouldn't you say every other, if not more than every other person is homeless?
Yeah, it was more than Houston and downtown. Like it was a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean,
At every stop sign.
At every stop sign, when you're in Walmart, when you're in a
Walmart.
store, like it doesn't matter where you
yeah.
are. It's like there's homeless people everywhere.
Yeah, it's so
and
sad.
and it was if you want to touch on how it was kind of weighing on you a little bit, both of us it
Yeah,
was.
I
But
just
she
felt
mentioned
really bad because I kept seeing people in like their blankets and some of them barely covered, and it was so
And it's
cold. I
very
mean, it
cold,
was
yeah.
snowing. It was like a high of maybe 30 something, and then the low of like 10 at night. So it was really cold. It still is.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, we should just go get little care packages to give them because there's so many. It wasn't like even scattered people. I was like, there's so many. So we went to the dollar store and bought a bunch of backpacks and just stuffed stuff in it. And
food
are handing it out
and
to people. Yeah, snacks and some like toothbrushes
toiletries
and stuff
like
yeah.
that. So she thought to do that, and the Lord put it on her heart, and so that's what we did. Right when she said it, it's like I love that type of relationship we have. Like we're so together on everything, especially when somebody's thinking or feeling something. But when she said that, I was immediately like, all right, let's do it. Within 5 minutes, we drove we were on the road. We actually had to make a U-turn because she saw Dollar General. We turned around immediately when she said it, went to Dollar General, and we put words into action. And actually, that brings me to, oh yeah, that is. So it says, speaking of, acting, it said, the verse of today was, little children, let us not love in word or talk, but in deed and truth.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so basically that's what we did. We put our words, because we could have said we feel bad for them and then just kind of went about our day. And not saying we're always perfect at it, but this time we decided to do something. And it's not like it's not like we can do something for everyone, but if everybody instantly reacted to what God put on their heart, if it meant handing something out, if it meant doing something for somebody, and every little thing would equal a better world. If everybody lived that way.
Even while we were at the dollar store buying all the stuff, she was the cashier and she was checking us out, and there was candy I was trying to give the homeless people and little Easter eggs, but I decided
not to do that,
just for the room sake and stuff. And she was like, you don't want the candy? I'll pay for you. And I was like, what? She's like, I'll buy them for you if you want the candy. And I was like, no. She's like, I have more food stamps than I can spend. Yeah. And she wanted to do that for a stranger, and I thought that was so sweet.
Ultimately, what I think it was is that she thought that we couldn't afford it. When we decided we didn't want these items because of some other reason, she, on her, like, out of the kindness of her heart, thinking we couldn't afford these things, she was willing to buy these $3 candies. And we ultimately was like, no, we really we don't need them.
Didn't need them,
but the fact that she would do that, it just shows like little things, like I'm just saying. Like if she were to do that, and
she even said that, she's like, if there was a lot of people like me.
She did say
when
that.
You said,
I said, man, you're amazing. You're so sweet and so nice for doing that.
I wish there was more people like that. And she's like, if there was more people like me, then the world would be a better place.
So, and ultimately, with everything going on in Ukraine and Russia, we're praying for Ukraine every single day, and I urge whoever watches this to do the same thing. But like, there's so much turmoil and war and hate in this world that if people like her, and like the thought that we had to do that thing, if everybody just had that, oh my gosh, God's been really working through us in different ways, and our families and stuff like that. There's so much to tell, but specifically for me, I've been on a very, very, very different, like, you're always being refined in your relationship with Jesus. It's a relationship, so it has its ebbs and flows. And so I have hit this weird, like, you always should be hitting that next level, right? With either your reading the word, or your prayer life, or your ministry, or whatever that is in your life. It should always go to the next level. And I think I just hit another one for my thought. Like, the way I'm looking at scripture, the way I'm reading the Bible has completely shifted in the past month. And that's only because of him. So for me and him, I mean, we were talking about it today. If you make yourself active for God daily, like if you're pursuing him daily, he will use you daily. And I've really seen that in my life, and it's just kind of hit this new thing for me, which has been fantastic, which obviously translates to our relationship being better as well, because I can be a better husband, I can be a better son or brother or friend, whatever the case may be. And so that's been really
Because it all
good.
stems from him first.
Yeah, him first, no matter what. We are very happy to be on the road again. We're very happy to be talking to whoever watches these again. Again, if it's just one person, that's all we care about. We're obviously not doing this, for fame or whatever. But who knows? I don't think many people watch these videos. But that being said, even if one person watches and they get something out of it, that's all that matters. And I guess we'll talk to y'all next time.
Yay!
Kier came out.
Kier cam out because we've got to look out for some bears.